You know, when I get some content in my brain, I want people to know that I'm more than just a pretty face on this show.
Are you?
Yes! I'm gonna download software and get licenses. Introduce us so we can get to my topic.
Hi guys.
Hi!
Welcome back to She Show Videos, where we are your hosts, Elizabeth and Britany.
And before we get started on the topic that I brought to the table today. Technically, she brought it to me and I'm bringing it to you.
Okay.
But the direct cause of loss for anyone in the insurance industry is me. Okay? Actually sounds bad. Before we get started though, please subscribe to our channel. Alright?
Don't use insurance like
While
that.
you're out there, please follow us on all our socials. Our Instagram is on the incline. Okay, we are on TikTok. And we have a podcast, She Show Videos After Dark, and we'd love for you to join us. Would we not?
We would.
Okay, let me paint a picture for you. Okay, today's topic is courtesy again of me.
No.
Okay, that
It's
may
actually
have come
courtesy of me.
indirectly from Britany. But let me paint a picture for you. Are you ready to get in the mindset?
I know what the picture is. You don't have
Let
to
me paint it for the people. Okay? You're a single lady. Or man.
Okay.
We'll say lady for the sake of this discussion. And you're out here on some dating sites.
You are.
Okay? And we'll even you're just out here on one dating site. Okay? You have a pristine profile. Okay?
I wouldn't call it pristine.
You have
a decent-ish profile.
You're a head above the competition.
Well,
not just in height.
That's because the space card does not decline.
You're also 6'2".
Also, tell your dad I'm single.
He knows. Okay. And you're out here. And so maybe we'll say on a Monday in January, you match with a young man who we'll call Junior.
I see where this is going.
Is that?
I see where this is going.
And Junior is a nice man, right? He's decent. You strike up a conversation. You think maybe this could work. We'll see what happens. You go on a date or two, or not. You
are you looking for me to confirm or deny?
Are you intimate with this said Junior?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You're not physically intimate.
No, he does not penetrate Marge.
Okay. This is a made-up scenario.
Or,
by the way,
I did not give him
details,
oral or.
Did you make out?
No.
Okay, so just went on a couple dates, struck up some conversation, spent some time together.
Exactly.
Okay, and it maybe fizzled out. All right, no hard feelings, nothing, no water under the bridge, whatever. We just move on, and then on a Monday in February of the very same year, you match with a man who we'll call Senior. How'd you know? Have you heard this story?
I am the story, bitch.
You match with a man named Senior, and you're like, okay, a little on the older side, but not outside of my range. I'm into sexploration. Let's see what happens here. Okay? And in one of your first conversations with Senior, he says, I see you know Junior. I know him too. How would you happen to know him? From that...
You're loving this, aren't you?
I am. This was a great story. Refresh my memory here. When this happens, do you know that Senior and Junior are Senior and Junior of one another?
No, I didn't even know I was friends with Junior via the social
I was going to say, so you met him on a dating app, but then you took it to the next level and friended him on a social media platform. We'll say Instagram. Okay. Right? This is accurate. So rule number 1, if you match with someone on a dating website and it fizzles out, you should unfriend them on social media.
Bingo.
Lessons learned.
But could you imagine if I didn't and I went and I actually got with Senior
you know,
and I went with the fucking cookout? Hey! That would be awful.
Right.
So
Maybe
I'm glad I
we retract the rule and we say you should.
Mm-hmm. That would be uncomfortable.
Now that you said it out loud, I feel like you should have them as a friend on one major social media platform simply for these. Because it might not have to be a senior junior situation, but it could be like a friend of a friend or somebody's granddad or their cousin or like whatever. And it would be uncomfortable because it is almost cookout season. It is almost patio season, my friends. We can't be out here accidentally stumbling upon ex-lover.
I would have said, Elizabeth, come pick me up.
I would have picked you up.
I know you would.
I would have been there.
To laugh at me, though.
I definitely would have gone out and had some food before we left. Neither here nor there. Okay, so senior says, how do you know junior? Mm-hmm. And you say...
I say, I actually know him from this site. We went on a few dates. And at that point, I actually...
Did you?
I had to go back because I
didn't even recognize Junior's name?
No, I did not. So he was like, how do you know this person? Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, I don't know. So I had to go back to Instagram and like look up.
But that's fair. We have, in Britany's defense here, first of all, we have a large social media following for our business, mm-hmm. but we also have a lot of acquaintances in real life.
I think on my Facebook I have 1,400.
And how many friends do you have in real life?
You got a bug flying. Oh, it's one of the
lady
beetles. Yeah. And then
how many friends do you have in real life? 5?
Like 3.
Okay.
And then on my Instagram I have like another like 600. I don't know. But either way, I did not recognize the name. So I actually had to look up the name. And I said, when the name popped up, I saw the face and I was like, okay, this is
But
this
Junior's
person.
Face didn't look like Senior's face.
He
got his mama's genes.
Not enough for me to ever like. So I was like.
So it wasn't like you and your sister fucking twins out here. Okay.
So I responded as soon as I saw Junior's name and I was like, oh, I know this guy from this app. We went on a few dates, but everything fizzled out. Thinking maybe they're
friends,
co-workers,
cousins, whatever.
So Senior never responds back.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, that's weird.
Did he block you?
No.
Or he just left you?
He didn't respond back. So then I was like, that's weird because we were talking pretty frequent.
Maybe he's a fuckboy.
Senior? Who knows?
I have been knowing of some crazier scenarios.
He did not seem like a fuckboy, to be honest. He was like,
What about Junior?
He would be more of the fuckboy than Senior. Senior was like, I'm getting too old for games. If you're into games, I'm not interested. Yeah, because he is getting a little older. But neither here nor there. So that is when
Your grandpa has been known to lay pipe with this lady here.
So I went back to Junior's Instagram-y, and I clicked on his pictures because we're friends, so it was public, like everything I could see.
Even if it's not public, bitch, it's the internet. We're out here sleuthing.
I could see. And like the third picture in was him and Senior.
His father. His daddy.
It was like...
Not Zaddy. Daddy.
It was
sperm donor.
Golf outing with Dad. And I was like, oh...
Did you ever message Junior?
No.
Do you think Senior told Junior?
I'm sure.
I want you to message Junior and be like, hey, did your dad ever tell you that we fucking matched?
No.
What?
But I think it's interesting. Italian men love black women. I don't know what it is. Y'all have this.
Chris Taylor's Italian.
Exactly.
That makes sense. All this melanin in my veins.
No.
I'm actually getting pissed that I don't have more melanin, so I don't want to talk about it.
Neither
2 drinks in.
Neither here nor there. But I was like, I can see why. And then I returned back.
So they were both handsome.
Yeah. And then I returned back to the dating website I was on.
Uh-huh.
And then I noticed that Senior was like, we unmatched. He unmatched me because he must have talked to Junior and was like,
so I feel like he has blocked you at this point so you don't show up in his matches again. Is that a thing?
I don't know how it works, to be honest. I've never blocked anyone. I've stopped talking to him.
So you don't feel like you should message Junior and be like, I'm kind of into your dad and I do feel like I should date him instead of you? Like, do you feel
should I say that to him?
Do you feel like you and Senior, not Senor, he's Italian, not Spanish.
He is Italian.
Do you feel like there's actual potential there?
I felt like there was more potential with him than with his son.
So why can't we tell Junior that and just say, like...
Because it's weird at that point.
Is it?
I feel like it would be weird.
Like there's so many fish in the sea, why even broach this subject?
I feel like it would be weird if we were all hanging out at Christmas time and I'm...
What if he's your Christian Grey? That's a bad example because he's into BDS stuff. What if he's your Penguin?
To my Wonder Woman or my...
No! Penguins made for life. Isn't that a thing? I'm not talking about... We have got to stop drinking.
I was like,
what if he's the person?
You know what? I'm a firm believer that there is more than one person. People say toss out.
Listen, I have to stop you because you're my person.
Well,
I'm not lying. I have a husband for everybody who knows, and I have a core group of friends. It's the same shared core group. You have a couple extra, I have a couple extra, but our same first layer is all the same. Second layer is a little bit different. Third layer is varies. Yeah. That's the people that are our friends on social media that we don't really know. But like, I don't think, one, I'm not looking. Maybe that's the difference. I'm not looking for a person. I have my person. You're my person. There's no one else like you in this world.
Well, that's true. I'm a fucking catch.
Not just for me, but in general. And then my partner is Chris Taylor, and maybe that's because I'm tired and I'm not looking for like my fucking Lord Disick or Jason Momoa. But I don't know. I feel like, is there more than one person really? Or like if you find one who fits the bill, then you stop looking.
I'm gonna say, at all the 5 to 7 men that you've had coitus with previously.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's 6.
Okay. I knew it was somewhere in there.
30. 6.
You think that you and Chris Taylor were the only ones that could make it this long?
That's not true.
Exactly.
I think you knew that.
Know who you are.
What if he doesn't? But I feel like you knew that before you said
I did, because I knew you were talking irrationally.
So of the 5 to 7 people that you've had coitus with, was there only one?
No. Absolutely not.
So there's not only one.
Exactly.
Damn, I should keep looking. Fuck you. You're holding me back.
First of all, there's only one me.
Oh, this is a Chris Taylor specific thing?
I mean,
I'm too tired to look. He's lucky. Or I'm lucky.
We're off topic.
Okay, so you're on the hunt still.
I am.
So the drama between junior and senior, just not worth it. But you are officially at the age where you could bang somebody or their dad.
And I'm up for any challenge that you have. In fairness,
what's your age range?
In fairness, I feel like senior was like 50.
Senior is Spanish. He's Italian.
You know, I've dated a 50-year-old before. Okay, you know who
He's
you are.
He's actually one of our top fans, and we really love him.
And Junior was only like 30.
Ooh.
So
here's the thing. I don't know how long this episode's going, but I could never date a 30-year-old because I would be fucking tired. But I feel like you are actually the prime person to date a 30-year-old. Because you're way more skilled, right? You have more experience, so you can actually teach some things, and they're still in a teachable time frame, but their sex drive also matches yours. If I tried to date a 30-year-old, he wouldn't break up with me because he'd be like, this bitch, she's tired.
I know.
Like, someone can deal with your 8:30 bedtime because you will have sex 4 times from wake up to 8:30. Yeah. But y'all have sex 4 times in a month.
I know.
And that's a lot.
But, yeah. I feel like the lowest, I'll never date anyone in my 20s. So people who match with me.
That sounds like a challenge.
People who match with me in the 20s, I'm like.
What if they're 29 and half?
If you have to put halves in your age, you're too young, bro. Hashtag
too young for you, bro.
Hashtag
grenade whistle.
I just think 30 and more is where I lie.
Older than 60?
No. I would go, probably max would be 52, 53.
I know, your dad lies good point too.
Do you want to talk about your dad?
No. You know what? So the moral of the story is friend the people you match with on social media so that you can do some additional digging. For in the event that you match with the father and son duo, you're well educated enough to articulate a conversation about it.
Well, he's now so...
Or fuck them both.
I'm not into that. I would have did the dad. I would definitely would have did the dad. If we're being honest about it.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Did you want me to lie to the people?
I mean, I feel like Senor knows that it was him. His son only gets a portion of him. 50%.
I didn't bang Junior because he didn't strike my fancy.
What about Senor?
Senor was on his way to Pound Town, you know?